So you just wrapped up season 2 of Fishtank. You were part of season 1 also. How did you get kind of in that group with Sam and the Jet Neptune gang?
Well, a couple years ago, I hit up Sam, and I actually had a question for him because I was going to send something to someone, and I didn't want it to be like, annoying. That's kind of how I broke the ice with him, and he knew me as a boxer. So when he decided he was going to go on his Fight Hassan arc, I just kind of hit him up like, yo, if you need help, I got you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then one thing just kind of led to another, and now here I am.
So you and Sam get into a fight. How's that go?
Not fun. I'll say that much.
Get out. Really?
Yeah, dudes. But like I'm a big dude, but I'm not big enough as to where I kind of know I'm big, right?
What weight class do you fight in?
What's that?
What weight class do you fight in?
Well, when I'm in shape, I fight 170, maybe 175, somewhere around there.
Okay. Yeah. So you walk around in the 190s? Question mark?
No, I'm fat as hell right now. I'm like 230.
Okay.
Been there. Yeah, been there. I've made a couple trips to 230. It's a rough place to be. You're a tall guy though, like 6'2" or so?
No, I'm like 6 feet even.
Okay. And so you, with your training though, you couldn't take Sam? Maybe I give way too much credence to the training in the boxing world.
Me too.
No. I mean, like, I know how to fight dudes like Sam. Right. I'm just saying that it wouldn't be easy, especially because even from the get-go, I was kind of impressed by his ability to like understand himself. He uses his physicalities. He's very much a bully. Right. It's not that I'm like, oh no, I don't think I could beat him. Like if it came down to it and we had to fight, which would never happen. We're both too chill for that. But if we had to fight, like I think I know how I could try to go about it, but it wouldn't be pretty.
Don't keep it a secret. What's your strategy? What's your how are you gonna get Sam?
Well, first I'm gonna stash a knife in my cup. Right? That's what I'm gonna do.
Slice him
dickless. Yeah,
dickless. Cut yourself, bleed out down your leg, femoral artery. Win by default for Sam. Yeah, I wouldn't want to box. I wouldn't want to box anyone. Like seeing people
boxing though. I said fight. I thought he was going to say take it to the ground or something, but he didn't mention that.
Yeah, I mean, if I could end up on top, I would, because that's kind of the way that I like to grapple. I don't like being on bottom. I'm very much a top, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I like to think I'd be a top if I wrestled.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to be a switch. You got to handle it wherever it goes.
A power bottom, maybe.
That's a good point. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Yeah, I mean, like if it came down to it, and I was able to grapple, because that's the thing is he like, I rolled with him the first time on Fishtank season 2. Right before that, we had never done any kind of grappling, and if I had to like hand him a belt, if I had to reach into like something and pull out a belt and be like, here you go, it'd probably be like a blue belt with a couple of stripes. So like he's not actually. He knows kind of what he's doing a little bit, and then on top of that, his understanding of his own physicality and just being like, nah, I'm gonna bully. I'm not worried about trying to be Mr. Technical or anything like that. That's where it would kind of be tough. It's not just some big dude who's like flailing. There's a calculation to him.
Yeah,
he seems to have a little courage.
Yeah,
that would have been. Can you like? If he would have got fucked up in that fight versus that dude, and the dude he fought was another big dude, like jacked guy. But if he would have gotten shit rocked by that guy and knocked out, like that would be devastating for him. Like for his like the perception of him. Like suddenly that whole joke about like Hassan Piker, fight me. Like suddenly that is out the window. That you can't do that anymore. Because now you just respond with a gif of you getting shit rocked by some dude in a YouTube boxing match. Like that did take like you can't. It wasn't a Boogie and Wings fight where like of course it took bravery for them to take their shirts off and get up there. But like Wings at no point thought, oh fuck, Boogie might really piece me up. Like no, but Boogie knew he was going to get owned, and Wings knew he was going to own him. I would be like watching you instruct them like those goofballs, the Fishtank contestants on boxing. and me having no boxing experience, like you like to imagine that, like, yeah, I get in that situation and like I would look kind of crisp and like I wouldn't make a total fool idiot of myself. But then I watch these people do it and I'm like, no, that's exactly what I'd be doing. I'd be like not leaning in with my hips, like playing patty cake, looking like an idiot. Was that frustrating to deal with, or exactly what you expected?
I mean, it's exactly what I expected, because I teach kids and adults, but mostly kids. So like, in certain ways, it's actually better, because I mean, they're not hyper. They're not like running around like throwing stuff. You know, it's you know, it's just dealing with people who are not athletic in any way, shape, or form. So it's like, all right, whatever. If I'm not going to scream at this like little kid, I probably shouldn't be screaming at this adult. So
yeah.
If you see me on Fishtank, you'll see Sam like egging me on, like, come on, dude, go. And it's because like, I know like the fish, yeah, I'm kind of here. I'm here to teach them martial arts, but I'm here to mess with them too a little bit. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I want to give them a workout, but I don't want to like break ribs or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know,
dude, I loved when you like made them all. So Scott's in his own colored gi to indicate he is the sensei, and all the fish are in their own gis, and none of them know what they're doing. And you made them like refer to you as sensei. What was the Japanese thing you made them say, like as an affirmative? They couldn't say like yes.
It's us.
So,
which is a real thing too. That wasn't even a joke, but I figured, you know, it'd be nice to have them do that, because they get fucking used to it and they don't stop.
Well, I think it was your first boxing thing of the season this year, when that girl that was a little histrionic, Summer, she like just started throwing up in the middle. Yeah, she was fighting. You can say like tell her, like she just started vomiting in the middle of it. It wasn't that strenuous.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous, because like at this point we had basically just done some calisthenics, and then I taught them like real karate the first day. Like that was like real stuff you would you would see in a gym. And that's just basically like glorified calisthenics. And she ends up walking off with Sam. I had no idea that this happened, but like Sam calls her up, and then like 5 minutes later she comes back down. It turns out Sam asked her to get like a lighter or something like that. And on the way out of the room, he's like, oh, by the way, panic. She turns around, comes downstairs, and she starts looking for stuff. And I just hear the sound of water hitting something hard. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I look up, and she's hunched over the bar. Yeah. So I go over, because I'm like, fuck, like this could be serious. Like people usually don't vomit after something like that. She might be having an emergency. And she just, it was like a faucet. She would not stop.
Jeez.
And you can actually see in the footage, I kind of lean down because I'm trying to check on her. I lean down, and then I catch a whiff of the vomit, and I kind of do that. I'm like, hey, are you okay? You all right? You good? And she was just an absolute mess. I don't think I forget if she lasted a week. I don't think she lasted a week, but even without that, I don't think she would have lasted a week.
Yeah, you're a little too fragile to last in there if someone saying panic to you is enough to be like literally vomit-inducing, like a vomit-inducing level.
What
of
is
terror.
She doing on that show, man?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why would you volunteer for that? Like, you probably saw clips of season 1. It's going to be stressful. Just the text-to-speech part would be obnoxious. I bet it smelled like shit in there.
Oh, yeah. Especially, it was weird, because I'd walk in and you'd walk upstairs, and then you're kind of in the main part of the house. And, like I'd get 3 steps up, I'd be fine. And then the 4th step, I'd like get hit with a wall of just like trash. And there was like manure or mulch or something like that they spread around everywhere. Yeah.
They spread manure around. I must have missed that.
Oh yeah. It was for like the last like couple of days, I think.
Oh,
I would introduce
they painted
fleas.
the walls.
Like if the whole place had fleas or lice or something like that. Like,
dude, lice wouldn't have worked. Everybody ended up shaving their head.
Ooh. Well, that is migrate.
Even one of the last girls. The last girl who was there shaved her head, didn't even win. That's a huge.
Jesus.
Was that for lice?
Misstep. No, it was because I don't remember why. I think she said I would like shave. I'd shave my head to win, and they were like, shave your head. Then she shaved her head, and they're like, "You lose."
If you get crabs, can you just shave your pubes?
I don't know. Can they live in your asshole?
I think you have to shave them all though. They'll just keep migrating. I think they're gonna look for hair somewhere.
Well,
you need to be softer than a baby down there.
All my pubes are localized in the same place. I don't understand.
Yeah. I'm like a turtle down there. No purchase to be found.
No, I'm on the other side of that bell curve. I'm a thicket. I keep everything in the genital region okay, but the
lice are like
the ass
the land of milk and honey.
Dude, the ass region is like the ass region is 32 years of fucking the Viet Cong are hiding out in my ass crack with how fucking hairy it is. Like every once in a while, do you ever like feel that hair and you're just like, my God, that's so long.